Echo, and then hold short, runway 34 right.
Choose a green jet.
Banshee 5 taxiing.
Pre-screen chat.
Four green jet. Four. Ground, Banshee 2, taxi.
Spade 6-1, contact tower for takeoff. Switch 308775. Banshee 2, you are number 3 for departure. Hold present position. Give way to Banshee 5-4 F-16 taxiing Echo. Banshee 2 taxi Echo, and then hold short, runway 34 right.
One is taxi. Banshee 2 is taxiing, holding short, 34 right. 2 taxi. Jackal 3 request taxi.
2 taxi.
Good afternoon, Jackal 3, you are number 4 for departure. Hold present position. Give way to Banshee 2-4 F-16 taxiing Echo. Jackal 3, you are number 4 for departure. Hold present position. Give way to Banshee 2-4 F-16 taxiing Echo. Jackal 3 taxi Echo, and then hold short, runway 34 right. Banshee 5-1, contact tower for takeoff. Switch 308775.
Visibility is not so bad. We might be able to get away with the brake on the way back.
Yep.
Banshee 2-1, contact tower for takeoff. Switch 308775.
Banshee switching tower. Who's uniform 3-go?
Banshee 5, contact departure.
Banshee 2, check. Banshee 2-2.
Banshee 2-3.
2-4.
Tower, Banshee 2, ready for departure.
Banshee 2, weight 260 at 9 knots. Runway 34 right. You're cleared for takeoff.
Banshee
2, hold
2
short.
is cleared for takeoff, copy the wind. Is rolling?
Three's rolling.
Banshee 2-1, contact departure.
2 wheels up.
4 rolling.
Airborne visual.
Jackal 3, weight 260 at 12 knots. Runway 34 right. You're cleared for
4
takeoff.
airborne visual.
Jackal taking
Jackal 3, hold short.
Flight pushing from 6, go. Banshee 2, check. Banshee 2-2.
Banshee 2-3.
Banshee 2-4, Victor. Uniform correction.
Pilot here. AWACS, Banshee 2, request picture.
Banshee 2-1, Magic 3, picture clear.
Roger, picture clear. Okay, inbound steer 2.
Straight.
2 on, say again. Okay, flight inbound steer 4.
Straight.
2. Flight, make it box.
4.
Flight offensive. Choose offensive, fuel state 10 on, 10 on 9, weapons off.
3's fenced in, fuel state 10-9.
Jackal 3, flight, check in tactical.
4 fenced in, fuel 10-8.
Jackal 3-2. 1 fenced in, 11-2.
Jackal 3-4.
Jackal 5, 4 good ships checking in on tactical.
Jackal, Spade 6, checking in, 4 good ships, we're about 2 minutes out of carriage.
Spade 2, 4 good ships.
Perfect 4, you can kick it out a bit, let's make 1 mile.
Or copy. Yeah, I lost you in the soup there, I can't come closer.
Yeah. Perfect.
Choose to the left.
Yeah, that's fine.
Lock.
One level North Angels 2-1.
Cyberpoint checking out uniform 6.
Spade, 6-1. Magic, 3. Pictures multiple groups. Range and azimuth split. Southwest group. Bullseye, 29284 4000. Track. South, hostile. Northeast group. Bullseye, 31986 4000. Track. North, hostile. North group. Bullseye, 32497 1000. Track. North, bogey.
Forward check left, steer 5.
Package ship Banshee 2 is pushing.
Lock. Lock.
What is 5? What is 5?
What lock? Uh, 1-3, what's the speed?
0.8.
0.8, copy.
Q1. Go to. I recommend I full trail when we go NOE, just in case if there's like some man pads or IR launchers on the road that we are going to cross.
Yeah, we should be deconflicted from as much threat as possible in our route.
Copy.
Banshee 5, Magic 3, be advised, threat aircraft bullseye 28884 4000.
Hope the AI is having a party.
Not 10.
One same.
2 seconds.
4's got 2 times mod 10.
Yep. I think ours is that one at 2 o'clock.
Banshee 5, Magic 3,
Could be.
hostile aircraft bearing 05.
Yeah, 1 o'clock looks like it's the one that Streak pointed out earlier, farther east.
2 has an X on 03270.
Cyborg 11, Magic 3, picture clear. Banshee 5, Magic 3, be advised, hostile aircraft bearing 0352 4000.
Yeah, I got a X on the northern end of the west. PGM-5. Bullseye 12360.
Yeah, one has probably the same PGM-5, 03671.
Yep.
That's northeast.
Yep.
That's 40 miles north of our Steer 5. Not northeast.
Banshee 5, Magic 3, be advised, hostile aircraft bearing 0102221.
You think that's our guys?
I got it almost co-located with Steer 5.
I don't have it co-located yet.
But it's still PGM-5 that could be 50 miles somewhere else.
Yeah.
There's nothing on Steer 5 though. I have only 1X like 40 mile east of Steer 5.
Yeah, I have the same too.
That's probably the same contact. That's probably the same contact.
Okay, I have a dirt 10 right. What is it? 2, 3 o'clock.
The same.
Just saying.
But nothing on the head so far.
I have an X on position 17045, PGM-3.
Say again, bullseye please.
16946. Guesstimating 60 miles south of Bullseye.
Oh, 4 contact.
Oh, contact. That might be our guy.
Gee, I hope so.
But he would have moved a lot.
I got him PGM too. I've got another 16816.
Yeah, that's that on Steer 5. No.
Negative, inside the SA-10 West.
Oh, bingo.
Yeah, I got the snowdrift at 25022 inside SA-17 wing.
Magic 3, pictures multiple groups, range and azimuth split.
I see him as well.
South group, bullseye 31556 4000, cold, hostile. East group, bullseye 33555 1000, track.
Okay, we are flying AAA side.
Northwest group, bullseye 32690 4000, track. Southwest, hostile.
Four blind on 3.
Phase 6, Magic 3, nothing's up right now.
I'm at your 5 o'clock, 4 o'clock low.
I see. Mud 10, 12 o'clock.
Yeah, 1 sec.
Suite 6 established North Cap.
Banshee 2 copy.
2 has the third 10 on the 2-3 o'clock.
Yeah.
That's a lot of dirt 10s.
Yeah, they could be far out of range.
2 has the fourth one, bullseye 05466.
Magnum SA-17.
I have another X popped up, bullseye 04256. Correction, 96.
Yep.
So which one do we target?
We focus on steel point 7.
Chalice declare.
Sage 64, Magic 3, contacted friendly.
Form at your of 5 o'clock low.
Four's still blind, but I see you sometimes.
Yeah, because I'm at the low 6 now. I'm gonna speed it up. Keep going.
Four is me.
Okay, stand by data.
Package be advised, SA-17 has moved west 5 to 10 miles.
Okay, keep that target in mind. We will proceed to steer 7.
Cyberwarren copies. SA-17 moves west 10 miles.
About 7.
Two following?
Yeah.
Uh, 3-4, delayed 90, right, go.
4 delayed 90.
Cyber 1 is at our hull point.
It goes to the right, you have to start.
Phase 1, Magic 3, nearest threat, bullseye, 03087.
4 3 your last.
Contact ID.
Turn right, 90 degrees to the right, please.
Port turning.
Perfect. And let's reference Steer 7.
Port steer 7.
To the 10 popped up. Green 10 on 07177.
Spike flanker 9 o'clock.
Yes, same.
Okay, is it inside the 10 ring?
Negative, it's just east of our CFI.
Okay, copy.
Off to our left, approximately 30 nautical miles.
Roger, that's no threat. Let's focus on Steer 7.
4, let's descend.
Confirm.
Magic 3, Banshee 2-3, we got spoke it up.
Phase 6-1, Magic 3, nearest threat, bullseye, 03068 19,000. Hostile contact ID at 233, 2 ship. Banshee 2-3, Magic 3, nearest threat, bullseye, 03068 19,000. Hostile contact ID as 233, 2 ship.
Okay, 4, delayed line E, left, go.
Space 6, targeted 030 62 21,000, 2 ship.
Oh, cancel that, we continue.
Roger, continuing.
Space, committing those guys.
Banshee 5, shoot spotted.
Banshee 5, Magic 3, SAR package en route.
Altitude. Altitude.
There's our 10.
Core visual.
Okay, 7 is clear of SA-10.
Jack
I don't see nothing.
3-3, ICM on SA-17.
Still got that spike 10 29 o'clock sometimes.
Yeah, that might be the eastern one that Streak pointed out.
Up spike 10 12 o'clock.
Package SA-10 position is clear. Okay, 1 is in the left-hand turn.
Alright. 4, let's have a look at the target steer point. Just looking.
Package SA-10 position is empty.
1-3, I'm gonna pop up a bit and have a look at the target. We'll see if I get a spike. Let's climb and be wary of SA-10. Maybe we can get a bot capture of the target. Steer 8. Oh. Okay.
So how about the crosswinds, man?
Oh yeah, they were pretty spicy.
We had an 80
Flight
knot
path markers off
tailwind
the
on the
HUD.
way home.
Yeah, flight path markers off the HUD.
I scuffed my landing a little bit because I'm like, wait, there's a crosswind? And I looked down and I realized I'm still in override and not norm.
Yeah.
Okay, everyone should be in or
coming up.
Close enough now. So you take off first, Abe. So right when I called a pitcher for there was a bunch of targets northwest, like 40 miles of bullseye, and I assumed those would be in your AOR. What happened to those? Did you never track them?
They were all helicopters.
Oh, okay.
Like, it was pretty frustrating. Like, I think calling picture is pretty useless, basically, because it just calls out a bunch of helicopters.
Oh yeah, these guys, because I remember it called the 3 groups, and they were like, right, yep.
I mean, they were all at 1,000 feet or 4,000 feet or something, so it was, and they weren't really moving.
Yes.
Yeah, those flankers split, and I think BS handed them off to us, and we were going to go chasing them. Wait, well, who did they fire on? That must be at AI. Yeah, there was an AI group we had on strobes that you can't see here to the left.
Oh yeah, I think there was like a group of Vipers there. I saw them in the Acme
Yeah.
game called.
I see the flares, but not the jets. That's hilarious. I guess the jets are de-agged for me because I'm far away. It's the only thing that makes sense, right?
Yeah, I think so.
but the flankers aren't. There they are.
Oh, there they go.
Stealthy.
Oh yeah, one of them got shot down. The stealth Falcons.
You know, this excellent defense, just flying slow and straight, just popping out flares. Oh, he's doing a little bit of a
He's
dolphin.
doing barrel rolls.
I don't see him doing barrel rolls. Straight level.
Oh.
Are you talking about that guy?
No, that guy did a roll there earlier. Doesn't matter.
Usually one roll, yeah.
Uh-oh.
So this is kind of funny, right? Because you guys are trying to engage them, but you got these AIs in your way. This wasn't. Were those the our AI cap, or was that just another random AI flight?
No, that was
Random
a
AI.
AI flight.
Yeah.
Greeting.
Oh, is this the furball call? Because I heard one on the AWACS a while back, like 2 bandit, 1 friendly.
I mean, like, there's a furball that lasts for a long time. Like, basically forever down here. We were monitoring this.
Oh my god.
Look how slow he's going.
I know.
Yeah,
I
like,
saw the flanker. It was 110 knots on my SPR, and I was just like, oh my gosh.
And then this one's going on over here too.
I know. It was.
There's some guns
my
from
gosh.
the.
It's pretty tragic.
Well, now they're flying in formation.
Where is this? Where is this?
This is just north of you. 30 miles north of you.
I think we'll eventually snap around, like, figure out where they are.
Yes.
The guy had to pull up beside him and salute him for doing a good job.
Guys, the G's are a little rough. Let's take a little break.
Oh,
yeah. Okay, I've caught my breath.
Biplane pistols out the window shit.
So,
that is, yeah.
So this, I mean, is no one dead here yet? Oh my
I
god,
mean,
they
you
just
guys should have
disengaged.
just shot him.
Yeah.
So this 233 runs out of, there's your SA-17.
Yeah.
This guy runs out of fuel, I guess.
I think that must be what happened, because I'm like, okay, let's just go kill him.
Then this guy runs out of fuel. Ooh, right over the SA-19's up here. Yeah.
Oh, we're up at 30,000 feet.
Yeah. Just a thought, like, if you were to get dragged into a dogfight somehow. So, why did you just not find this guy this time? Is that why you didn't fire on him?
I mean, I think we're out of range still, and
it's
out of range.
He crashes or something. Oh no, we're in range.
It's going 100 knots.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
This
didn't.
guy's as a helicopter.
Yeah, he's the
Yeah, I think we couldn't find him with AWACS doing nothing.
Someone was giving me shit earlier for trying to PID a target going 110 knots on the deck. Saying, oh, it must be a helicopter. No, you check. You check if you can.
Yeah.
I don't know. I wouldn't bother. It's really doing 100 knots.
Oh, and then it crashes.
So
I guess it probably ran out of fuel.
I thought we said it sped up. Someone said it like sped up to 500 knots. But maybe we saw the Hornets.
No, look. Static locks it up, I think, here.
Did it flew into the ground?
Okay.
It's going 50 knots, and then as soon as it starts going above 50 knots, you
I think
both
it
see
runs.
it.
And then eventually it just flies into the ground, I think.
Yeah. Yep, you're right. Okay, so that's why it accelerates. It's because it's falling out of the sky, like what BS said. Yep.
So that's a radar kill? Nice job.
yeah. Single target track.
You see,
nice. Yeah.
Single target track. It turned on its engines and died.
Anything else to look at for your flight? Oh, you go and chase this.
Yeah,
Sioux,
so we're
guess.
trying to look for a flanker. We're not
Is it this
finding
one?
it.
I assume.
Yeah.
This must. He was landing.
Yep. He's in a little pattern.
No, he was not landing. He was just
no.
making loops somewhere around there for
and run.
For like 10
look,
minutes.
another radar kill.
For like 10 minutes.
So who gets this radar kill? Abe, you get this one. You lock him up, and he's like, "Fuck that." Out of the sky.
Strange.
He's sitting.
So that's where you can see me
pushing
defending
stick
like
there.
crazy right now. I had an SA-10 start locking me up.
Yes. And then you go home. So that was your flight. Anything else you guys want to look at from the cap?
Not that I can think of. The recovery is going to be interesting, but
Yep, we'll watch that at the end. Okay, let's watch Banshee. Banshee 5 now.
Yeah, we altered our ingress route slightly because we wanted to ingress exactly from the north, avoiding roads and other stuff.
Fair, yeah. Very sensible. So were you looking for it on the HAD pod here and just not getting anything?
Yes.
Yeah.
We scanned all the way in, pretty much.
Yeah. I said we are all flying an AAA side, and that was exactly spot on.
So we
But
turn
of course
in.
Yeah.
I was about to turn to the left because of the flankers, but then Abe called commit on the flankers.
Yeah. Okay.
There's an
And then that.
Yeah,
a single
I think
SA-10.
CV.
Yeah, here about
CVDC is here.
Yeah. So we were here you see me drifting.
Yeah, actually,
Goodbye.
so what actually happened was we were diving low, and I just stayed low after this. So I think Streak assumed that I was at medium altitude, but no, I was cool altitude with him the whole time.
Oh, okay.
I was like right there because I think Stevie and I both dived right after you guys because we still thought the SA-10 was there.
Jeez.
We had no losses this flight except Stevie's disconnect.
Seems so, yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
Streak.
Let's
there was a strike.
Streak took
Streaks,
a shot from that SA.
Streaks, JSOW. Yeah, this was the clump we shot at. All three of us shot at this group.
Enzee, you're dropping packets like crazy.
Everyone's dropping packets for me.
Oh, okay.
The Russian cyber attack.
I was about to say that.
Yeah, now I'm back. Yeah, so this is the group that I hit. So you can see it now.
Yeah. Okay.
Those STBs have a crazy flight time, man. Yes.
Yeah.
We can go
Go
into
slow.
this.
Yeah, you can stand off them from quite a distance.
And we can go into the server settings and change the location, and it'll fix it. You used to be able to do that. I don't know if you can.
And that's Hydra shot coming up.
Are you confident that those were?
They were Tunguskos, yeah.
Yes. Cool. Oh, I missed those. Very good, Enzee.
Well,
I think Hydra got a bomb off on them as well, and then he hit the guys on the other end of the column.
So we were flying over to. Oh man, there's an SA-19 over here and over here that I missed. I said, "Oh, are you guys hitting?" I was looking at the column and I see ship blow up. I'm like, "Oh, are you guys attacking this?" And you're like, "Yeah." So we turned around.
Where's the airfield? Is that just over here?
Where the bombs are hitting. There's two.
Yeah, that's the airfield.
I was going to say, Breland, could you load the INI or something like that?
Yeah, I can load the INI.
So there was just one SA-19. Ah, shit, I didn't see that.
On the airfield, yeah, no, there's no way, dude. Not at that distance.
No, I came to 20 miles. I had good capture of the airfield and also the other trucks, but I couldn't find him.
Interesting.
There's the INI for people who are watching on Discord.
Thank you.
Yeah. And I think we went off to investigate the SA-10 that
so
we eventually
it's good
ditched.
That these SA-19s would have really messed you up. So it's good that the SA-10 was down and called down, and you were able to attack from high altitude. So what else goes on with?
There's that flanker.
Still crazy, guys.
Yeah,
it's still down.
Move to the northeast after.
I see. I can't hear anything.
Yeah, after this one, we went out of this region and we went to the northeast.
Yeah, this is the flanker with the wheels down, just in circles.
Oh, I don't have any.
Still nothing.
I'm probably not connected to the AGM-88.
Oh yeah, you're not.
Some issues going on here.
Yeah, it's a cyber attack.
Oh no.
You know, because the whole mobile internet in my house died.
Oh,
okay.
I heard someone.
Hello.
Stuff fixed. Hello.
Really?
Hello.
Yeah.
There we go.
Welcome back, everyone.
It's cutting out
So-
everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah. Discord's having
we are.
issues.
There we are.
Okay. So we were watching Streak's attack here. Gets a SA-19 fired at him.
Yes.
Well, you got real close to that one.
So I was seeing you guys on the deck here on Datalink. I'm like, why aren't these guys at altitude? They know the SA-10's not there.
Yeah.
So why were you guys still low?
Yeah, that is just I think old habit patterns.
Yeah, because we knew we were getting nails or Dirk 10 from other locations, so we weren't super sure if there was one.
If we call the SA-10 down, then we could have gone to medium level.
Mm.
That's that we didn't.
Could have saved us to fuel too.
Yeah.
Did you sort these targets? Are these sorted well?
Yeah. I think just one of Hydra's bombs goes off, but the other two do hit the tanks.
Strike comes in. That was a textbook strike, guys. I'm sure that wasn't a very exciting mission for you. But
We flew to the target, we dropped bombs, and we flew home.
Yeah.
It was a lot of good fingertip practice, though, and I need that.
Right.
So what
now
else
we're
did
off.
you guys do, Streak?
We're off investigating the SA-10. We see the
Mhm.
flanker with its wheels down doing little donuts. That was fun.
Oh, he might have been trying to land at this airfield and then couldn't. That's kind of far away for that, but it's possible.
Yeah, it was kind of weird. He was just hanging out there. He didn't even engage.
And you guys defend the
The
SA-10.
mark point on that SA-19 on the edge of the envelope.
No, actually, we are defending SA-17.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the
okay.
SA-17 here, and that's the SA-10 back there, I think.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And in front is the SA-19.
Yeah, the SA-19's over there. I eventually do get bombs off on it, but yeah. So here, it's this weird thing that happens where I think like the SA-10 shoots the harm, but it kills the SA-17.
I mean, the harm looks good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
nice.
and then the SA-10 missile lands on the SA-17 side as well. I think it hit the building.
It's funny.
Because I think it was locking the harm.
Is this also on the 17 streak?
No, that's on the SA-10.
Oh, it wants it. It saw it, and the SA-10 is just not going to light back up. Yeah. Oh, timeout. You fired from too far away.
That's a shame. Those looked like it was on target.
Or it hit terrain or a building.
It is on the edge, but
it's way too high for a
for building.
Building. So this is something we've seen with the harms. They'll time out while they still have energy to hit the target. I don't know if that's just because of the implementation of BMS. I imagine in real life they don't just time out after a certain amount of time. Like if they've still got energy, that seems a little silly, but maybe.
I didn't have a DLC in the HUD, but I saw the envelope of the missile on the head, and it was well inside range. So I decided to fire, but probably I have to wait for the DLC in the HUD then.
I think that range circle in the HDS might not be very
representative.
Accurate. Yeah.
There is like a bit of a handoff with the HDS. I noticed that as well. It takes a couple seconds.
So look at my strike there. Like I dropped those SDBs directly on top of the SA-19. On the Tacview, they show up as landing on the SA-19, and it doesn't count the kill.
They're running out of energy, man. Could have hit a building. These are so out of energy. Huh. It doesn't look like that guy hit. That doesn't look like it hit the SA-19.
Looks like it went after the. Is this a Shilka?
Yeah, I think it went after the Shilka instead of Niska. But still, that didn't count the kill. Weird.
That one just ran out of energy. I suspect the first one didn't hit either because it was at energy. Like if you look here, its mechanical energy is like below 1,000.
Yeah, maybe that'd explain it.
Yeah. That's a pity.
Pity.
Yeah.
Yeah. Again, a DLZ you can't trust. 2 instances, one in a row, and then you guys just go home.
Yeah, we were out. Bingo, pretty much.
Okay. Let's go back and watch. I guess we can watch the strike. This strike, you guys have anything else you want to look at other than landing? You want to look at some formation flying?
Yeah, let's look at some. Why not? We were probably a little loosey-goosey, but we got a little dicey when we were doing orbits.
You guys have any JDAM release issues?
We did not. We also didn't loft them, though.
Okay, cool.
Little loosey-goosey.
Yeah, the circle gets messy. This is where we thought about going in, then we got 10s, then we came back around, and then I really fucked up for a while. And we're on ingress.
Yeah, that's why these tight formations aren't funny. Because as soon as someone's turning, it gets messy.
Oh, you got some traffic right here. Gump plays right in the
Gump
middle of
just
your
goes to the middle.
Oh, I thought that was Jetson. I was really confused. I was like, oh my god, that was close.
Did you guys see? Like, that's nearly a midair.
Oh, I was
Yeah,
shocked
It's
when the
a
whole.
big sky, right? But
I knew exactly where everybody was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was really confused. I was like, why's
Nice
4 coming across
release.
my nose here? But
Good. That was good.
yeah,
Did all 4 of you drop bombs, or was that just
yeah.
3?
Look, that's 8 bombs dropped like all in midair at the same time. Look at that.
Nice.
That's great. That's
Oh,
great.
that's not. That's not. Yeah, that's. Look at that.
Buttload of destruction.
If only Venom came off the same direction as the rest of the flight, you know.
Yeah, or flares.
Can't put it in a textbook
Nice.
anymore.
Some flares and fireworks.
A flares? You're not gonna flare when attacking from that
Flare
high.
20,000.
Smoke, yeah.
Oh, those SA-19s didn't engage. That was also cool.
I think well outside the envelope, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, you were just on top, so that is nice.
You almost got this this column that's like driving on the runway.
Oh
That's,
yeah,
you know,
we only
yeah,
targeted
dude.
the runway
I-
sections,
of
so we
course.
did 2 each.
Good ogre.
Yeah, then we fly home.
Okay. And then last flight is Jaguar.
Jackal.
Jackal.
Jackal. God
Flippin'
damn it.
Kraus,
Did I say
yeah.
Jaguar in the
A lot.
I could have sworn we were Jaguar. I remember on the way home, I asked my flight. I said, "Are we Jaguar or Jackal?" He said, "Jackal." I'm like, "Fuck." That's what I thought. Fuck. At least I got the 3 right. I knew we were 3.
Yeah.
Making me look bad. Highlight me and show you going left and right.
So we had capture on the column here before we turned, and then
What-
in the turn identified
Was that the column, by the way?
Yeah,
Like I
that
saw
was.
the missile trucks, but because that was pretty cool. Like you had the bulls on the HTS, and then I correlated that with FCR, and I was like, there's stuff there.
Yeah, so we initially saw the missile trucks. These are not Tunguskas. These are the missile rearm trucks.
Yeah.
And then follow the column down, saw the snowdrift, some more missile trucks, and then the 3 Telars that were still around. Fritz found the column, sent the data. I found the Telars, sent the data, and then Fritz. I'm looking for the second set of Telars. While Element goes and makes the attack run. So they turn around and line up first. While
Oh, you were the traffic. I thought it was robots. That makes more sense.
A lot of robots. Yeah.
so
Nice.
3 SDBs, 3 Telars. And a harm.
mine. So let me explain.
Took all of them.
I asked Breland. I was like, "Hey, I got 17 on my head." And he's like, "Shoot it." I'm like, "Sweet, let's do this thing."
That's awesome.
I think you got it.
Sorry, guys. Didn't mean to steal your thunder there.
It's working as intended. Working as intended. It's that's hilarious.
That's infinitely funnier than it should be.
I know it's funny when you're
I didn't
tracking
kill
the
anything,
SDBs come
says
in,
Chidpak.
and then the harm just starts screaming in.
And we say, "No, Chidpak, we saw you kill the Telars."
Yeah, I think I said, I got the snowdrift. You want me to shoot it? And he's like, "Yeah, shoot it."
Yeah, shoot it.
Yeah, I reported kill steal.
And then Did you forget the cursor 0, or were you firing on the targeted part? What was up? Oh, this is when you fired that. That's right. That's right.
Yeah. When
You go to fire the harm, and you have an STB selected. Magnum. Whoops. There's the now Magnum.
Yeah, I learned a lot this time.
So this is the SA-17 down, and then I fly. I say we're gonna look at the north because like these back missile trucks are in the middle of these. There's like big buildings. Like they start like right around here. The big buildings start. So
Yeah.
I think there might be some tellers here behind the buildings.
Yeah.
So I go north to south, and I'm like looking. I'm like, guys, I'm pretty confident there's no tellers here. It's not like it locking me up. I'm baiting it. And so I tell two to shoot the snowdrift. And then immediately they start moving.
Yep.
Like 2 drops the bomb, and they're like, "Fuck, a bomb's incoming," and it starts moving. Like while the SDB's in midair.
Did I get anything? Oh, come on.
Right between. Unlucky. So these guys, they move out of the city here, and then we can clearly see there's no tellers, and we call SA-17 down.
Yeah, I got that in the pod, and I pickled that bomb, and then immediately he started moving. I'm like, shit.
That's unlucky, man. So that's when we say, we're SA-17's moving. There's no way it can shoot you, right? Go in, and then eventually we called it fully down. We can see there's no tellers. And then we just clicked some
SA-19s. We killed a lot of SA-19s, eh?
We did kill a lot of SA-19s. 2 from Fritz.
That's
here.
always a good thing to hear.
We killed a lot of SA-19. Like there might be like 2 left in this whole SA-10 Wes.
Yeah, that's the kind of thing that warms the cockles of my heart.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
And here's Chinpock's last SDB. And the SA-19's already dead. Oh, he fired on the BMP though. Hey, Chinpock, you did get a kill. Woo! Yes, Stevie.
Yes. I'm doing my part.
we were using the HAD to find SA-19s.
It worked pretty well, and then you got to like sift through them with the TGP, and it's flipping tedious.
It is.
Stevie, are you doing like a Moscow deep strike right now?
Yeah.
So yeah, there were no SA-19s in this column. I remember like scanning this column like 2 or 3 times, like where are the SA-19s in here? Because this one was spiking me, but I knew you had already dropped on it. I just looked this column like up and down, and then this is the one I think we never killed. Maybe. Yeah, this is the one we never killed.
I didn't have any missions from that one, eh? And
Yeah,
this,
I had it,
weird.
but I couldn't, like the column wasn't showing up for me, so I just kill a bunch of tanks.
I think I had like Shilka emissions from there, or Shilka Spike from there.
Interesting. So does the first GBU not kill the tank? No, it's really they can't land simultaneously. Because I noticed these don't die. So maybe if you like drop 2 on a pair of T90s, it'll kill both of them, but not if you drop a single. Unknown, but
I think I hit that other column, right?
You did with your last one. I said just kill whatever you want. Oh man, it's a dangerous attack, man.
So,
if the SA-19s weren't already dead, you'd be dead.
Oh yeah, I wasn't. I was just.
And you get 2 tanks, nice.
Yeah, just trying to figure out. I wasn't sure when we were gonna go home, so I dipped to get the
And Fritz fires.
Symbology.
That hit a snowdrift somewhere.
Oh, it hit the SA-17 snowdrift that ran away. Nice. You got it on the move? Crazy.
Like
Yeah, this is the same battalion. Why is it emitting while it's moving? That's hilarious. Nice.
Somebody
I think Abe called SA-17 or something. So I scanned around. I was like, okay, I'll shoot at that.
Nice. Well,
Like buddy lasing for
it.
It's a buddy lasing for Elint somewhere.
Yeah.
And then we go home and land. So I guess Sprite lands first.
Oh yeah, this one's kind of disastrous. We got 1 out of 4 on the proper runway.
Oh god.
Well, concrete is concrete.
But the visibility wasn't IFR, was it? No.
It wasn't bad at all.
It was very beautiful.
Yeah, we did the IFR approach though. So we were coming down to 12. We had to level out for a bit because of those mountains. And then we just kind of... Oh, then I overspeed a little. Some wobbles. Turn in at 12, and then we're going... So we're going to overhead 1-6. It put us on 3-4 left, so we went for 1-6 right, I think, because we were openly defying tower.
If you're if it tells you left, always land left. 3-4 right's you would be if someone was landing on the correct runway, you'd hit them. Oh no, see, you did land the right way.
No, but that's our break. This is our base, yeah. And then that's the
fine.
left
we
runway.
You guys were so far ahead of us, you didn't coordinate. The only thing is you had like a 10-knot tailwind, or I mean like a 6-knot component of tailwind, which I don't know what the maximum limit is for the F-16, but.
Did Venom land on the right runway?
Venom landed on the proper runway.
Okay, there you go.
Which was the right runway, yeah. Because we overflew the right, broke right, and then, yeah, just everything kind of... It's fine, we had space.
We come in, I didn't hear...
Where is my flight? Okay, there we go.
Your flight's just a little bit behind
so
us.
I had static, because they were way ahead of us. I just said, you can return as a 2-ship. So I had static find you guys and follow you in. Then I thought I had visual on. Well, we'll see what happens here. This is gonna be interesting.
So I heard no calls from static, and I didn't hear an initial from you, Abe. I just heard the break. Did you make more calls? Was that a radio thing?
I'm not sure if I made the initial.
Okay.
But I mean, we wouldn't have been on the same frequency anyway, so.
We would have been on tower. So.
Yeah.
Street, correct me if I'm wrong. You go. So you call on approach.
Well, someone else called initial. I think you called initial on.
Yeah. So on approach, I said 4-ship F-16 is heading to initial for overhead.
Gotcha.
And then you call add initial on tower, and then you call overhead.
Yeah.
Then you call break. Then you call base.
Okay. I mean, yes, I should have called it, but whatever. I mean, did it affect anything?
No. I'm just trying to get what we quote unquote should do to know what we should listen for to try to improve, right? So I think
it was just a little bit confusing because we were like spread out. But my thought is that you should be able to even do this zip lip.
Theoretically, yeah.
Could be wrong on that, but
I don't think you should. But
it'd be fun to try.
Because I think like it's all theoretically, like it should be all about getting that initial, like coming in with the right spacing initially. Like not all like the problems occur when everyone is like flowing in on initial at the same point in time.
Yep.
So I had real good SA, and I even coordinated with you guys like what order we would go in beforehand. So I thought that was all. Actually, that worked pretty good. The only
looks good.
Well, but can you go back to our flight? Somehow I end up in front of static, and so that's.
We
went way too
wide on the thing, not too far.
But static is fall. Yeah, you guys were a little wide, and static is following you guys. And then I see I see BS. I lock him up with the radar and ask if that's him. And so thinking that I'm following the correct guy in.
It was me.
I know it was, but I didn't. But yeah.
But I cut in front of Static and somebody else
so
too.
both of us. Yeah, it's
It
fine.
looks like my downwind was actually parallel with the runway.
Yeah, that'll do it because if you're not exactly parallel with the runway.
Well, the other thing is with a crosswind, you will get dragged out on downwind too. You should grab that.
True.
So that might be part of what happened.
So my technique is when I'm inbound to run, I dial the course equals to the runway heading in, and then when I'm in the break, I'm looking at the HSI, right? So it's straight when I'm going before the break. I turn until it's straight again, which means I'm opposite direction, and then I look at my left window and I see the runway there.
Is
Yeah,
that?
I get that.
But
Just
that
something
doesn't compensate for the wind, correct?
Correct. Yeah, the wind would still blow you off that course, but it tells you when you've turned 180 degrees.
I'm lazy. I just do the math in my head.
+2, -2.
Yep. You can always do that trick.
And then a streak comes in. And then that's it. Oh, and then I see Hydra back here lining up on final. I'm like, oh, that's gonna be a problem, and they just lined up perfectly.
Was Hydra? Were you a glider?
No,
He was 100 pounds of fuel.
100 pounds. Okay, close to a glider.
Technically, yeah.
Nice.
So Hydra,
Okay,
what was
perfect? That worked out. I don't know if you heard me ask. Like, I think I only said on Victor, like that we might have a fuel emergency inbound.
Yeah, Hydra called it at 50 miles. Like what?
50 miles.
My two said, did he say 50 miles? And like, I think I heard 50, not 15.
Yeah. 50 I called, and yeah, at 50 miles, 50 miles, I had like 500 pounds.
So it's
Maybe
more optimal
less.
to stay at
Maybe
to stay at altitude here, right? Instead of starting to.
Yeah, that's what Strick said, so I tried to do it.
So yeah, just at 50 miles. If you're coming from 35 miles, so at 35 plus the half of 35, that is 35,000. That is 50 miles. So that is your start point of your en route descent. Throttle idle, 5 degrees nose down, and fly range speed, or 6 or 7 AOA. That is your best glide option.
Okay.
So yeah, if you're going that slow, it is much easier for us because we were 10 miles behind just to sneak in front of you. But it worked out fine.
Yeah.
Your range calculations said at altitude that you would have 200, 300 pounds, or was it less? What was it? What did we talk about? I think it was 300 pounds.
Yeah. I mean, I was wobbling with I was 190 and 200 with throttle inputs all the time.
Yeah.
And once I hit 190, I'm losing the lift, so I have to give some throttle, and it's always wobbling around 150 and 300. So I'm basically a glider after.
Did you steer directly inbound the airfield, or did you offset yourself for initial or another offset point? Because if you have that low of a fuel state, just glide directly overhead the field, and just try to. If you do that, you probably will end up high key, and if you flame out, then you can, then you can continue the flame out pattern. So I was a bit amazed that you were so far away from the airfield, or relative far away from the airfield when we were coming in for the break. You see what I mean?
Yeah, me too as well.
So if you don't steer directly towards the airfield, then you will lose those 200 valuable pounds. Pretty easy. So next time overhead and just declare an emergency, and just play it from there, glide in, and make a full stop.
So
but you did fine.
Isn't it?
Yeah, well,
is that better, or is it better to stay high and do the high key? Start at 20,000 and do your optimal or 10,000 overhead. I'm forgetting. Yeah, it's no, it's 20,000 and then 14. Like do the flame out landing pattern.
Well, that is you should have that option in your backpack. Don't plan for it. But if your computer tells you that you still have fuel, either in home or in range, why not continue that glide path and try to touch the throttle once you are short finals, adding a little power for a smooth landing. That is what you can do in range and also in home. The home profile brings you, what is it, overhead at 34,000 feet or something, with 700 pounds left. But the range is, I prefer range. You can just, yeah. But then with range, if you have, if you maintain till overhead, then yeah, you might end up with the same amount of fuel or even less.
So about how far should you be from the EOR when you're on base turn?
EOR.
From the touchdown point, from the threshold, the end of the runway, EOR.
What, in a normal pattern or what?
Yeah, in the overhead pattern.
Well, you will roll out on final wings level, 300 feet AGL and 1 mile in front of the runway touchdown point.
So I did go a little too far. I was at like 2 miles from the front of the runway.
I mean, you look behind you, and if you have 45 degrees, or you put the isn't it like you put the missile rail on the runway, and if it's 45 degrees to your back, then you turn base?
Right, but that is the start of the base turn. I don't think that is what the Brilliant was asking.
Okay. Yeah, like how far when you're on base, about how far are you from the runway? So that's like that. Well, that's like 2 miles. So maybe I was just about right.
Just over a mile, I think, isn't it? Because then you like roll out at about. I think you roll out at like about a mile or just under, something like that.
I'm just wondering if I extended too long here or not.
No,
I think it was fine because you had traffic in front of you anyways.
Yes.
Right.
I did not. I was first down.
But
you had Moody in front of you.
No,
then what Stevie said is
Moody was above him.
They're high.
Yeah, but still, you can still flip and add some separation on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the idea of the overhead brake is that you don't have to.
Yeah, the idea is that you don't have to.
Just lets you recover very quickly.
No,
rather than straight ins take a lot more long.
Yeah.
No.
No. That is true. In that regard, I just wanted to mention, Stevie, you were spot on. The exact point is what you just said. Opposite.
45 degrees.
Wingtip on the end of the 4 bars. Look alongside the wing towards the runway. That is the point where you turn in.
Yeah, the overhead brake is another one of those things that I thought, yes, okay, I know that. It's easy.
It's not easy.
No. And now I'm feeling like I'm slowly getting there.
Well, I think we're getting better
baby
as a group.
Baby steps.